Hi everybody, it's Chad here. I wanted to give you some pointers and let you know that I pretty much stopped doing most of my stretches before running because what I kind of learned through a lot of research and trial and error and experience is that a lot of your injuries occur when you're doing stretches, not when you run. So most runners that have injuries injure themselves while stretching. So the fewer stretches you can do to warm up when you're running, the better. And one of the yes, there's my cat Percy. Actually, I've got a lot of comments about Percy, and it's pretty hot today, so he's probably not gonna join us. But I did get a lot of comments on my last video of my cat in the background doing the stretches with me, so I'm glad he made a cameo. Anyway, back to my first train of thought there. What I have found is that there's a quick, easy way to warm up your legs without stretching, and it is absolutely fabulous, and I wanted to share it. So basically what you're going to need is a rolling pin. You can get it at any type of maybe a thrift store for a couple dollars, or Bed Bath & Beyond, Walmart, whatever. Just get yourself a good rolling pin, and I'll talk about this in a minute. This is a slightly more advanced tool that you can use to warm up your legs before and after running. But this is a good way to warm up your legs before running, and a good way to increase the blood flow to your legs to promote quick, faster healing and recovery after your run. So I would recommend doing this before and after your run. And basically you're just going to roll your legs with a rolling pin. I know that sounds silly, but if you try it, trust me, your legs are going to feel great. So let me show you how to do it. Basically, before you run, this is what I do. You just want to get a rolling pin, and I usually start at the top. So you just roll your legs on the top. Kind of roll them on the top. And then you can roll them on the side. Get your IT band kind of warmed up and stretched. And then a lot of times what's good to roll all areas, so you're going to roll the inside of your legs. You really want to be careful because you don't want to roll them straight up on when you do the inside of your legs and your thighs. You kind of want to tilt a little bit. If you do it this way, it's kind of hurt your hamstring there. But if you do it, tilt it just at like maybe a 45-degree angle, that's going to feel great. And the deeper you can go into your groin, the better, because you really want to loosen those groins. Because a lot of people have problems with their groins if they have too long of a stride. The more you can shorten up your stride when you run, the better. Just a quick side note. Try to keep your stride short. The shorter the stride, the less injuries you're going to have. The longer the stride, the more injuries you will have. Switch. Remember, don't do this. That's going to hurt. Tilt at 45-degree angle. Feels great. Do the outside. I usually do this for about 5 minutes before I run and 5 minutes after. And basically what you're doing is you're increasing the blood flow to your legs, which is what you do when you warm up. You ever notice when you're running, after you get running for a while, and your legs are warmed up and they feel much better? This does it before you run, so you start off with your legs feeling great. I usually do a little bit here on the outside too, this one. And you're also really going to want to warm up your the other sides of your legs, your soleus muscles, your calf muscles, and your hamstrings. So basically what you do is to warm up, to roll the rolling pin on your calf muscles. You don't want to put your foot flat down because that tightens up your soleus, and you don't want to do that. You want to get a good deep massage. So what you want to do is you basically just want to lift your leg, elevate your foot a little bit. I don't know if you can see that, hopefully. Just lift your foot up, and then you can get a deep massage there on your calf muscles. This here. I'm going to get a deep massage, calf muscles. That's going to feel great. If you have Achilles tendonitis, this is perfect for that, to prevent it and to help heal it, help it heal quickly. It helps increase the blood flow to your soleus muscle, which is connected to your Achilles tendon. Here's your soleus muscle, and it's connected to your calf muscle. They're all three related. Big, medium, small, down to your Achilles tendon. A lot of times people that have Achilles tendonitis, the pain is actually coming from your soleus muscle right in here. So you really want to keep that loose and the blood flowing to it. So just going to lift it up. Your legs are going to feel great after you do this. And this is going to really aid in your recovery time. A lot of times I'll do this too because you want to do your hamstrings as well. And a lot of times I'll just put my knee out just a little bit I'll just go down. That feels great. A lot of times I get these little twinges in the back of my knee, and this has really helped kind of make those go away. Feels great. What this does is just increasing the blood flow, and you're warming your muscles up. And as you can see, there's no stretches I'm doing. I'm just warming up my muscles without stretching them. So the fewer stretches you can do before you run, I think the better. I'm sure there's people that'll disagree with me, and that's fine. Whatever works for you. But I have found the fewer stretches I do, and if I just warm my legs up with the rolling pin, I have no pain when I run, and I'm not injuring myself accidentally when I'm stretching my muscles when they're cold. And if you want to keep doing your stretches too, you might want to try just warming your legs up before you do the stretches, because at least that'll lessen the chance that you're going to injure yourself while stretching. But most runners injure themselves when they're stretching, not when they run. Me being one of them. Injured myself about 3 times doing stretches, and I knew it when I did it, so this has really helped. Basically that's it, just rolling. This is a standard rolling pin. You can also buy what's called a muscle track. This is kind of expensive, it's like $39, but this will give you a good deep tissue massage. And as you can see, it's got those little rolling things. And I use this sometimes, to be honest with you, I don't use it a whole lot, but when I want a deep massage, I'll use this. But the rolling pin is going to be just fine for most people. But this is also it's going to give you a good, deep massage, as you can see. It's called a muscle track, M-U-S-C-L-E-T-R-A-C. So if you Google that, I'm sure you can find it somewhere. It's not cheap, but like I said, it's probably going to last you longer than your standard rolling pin. That's the second rolling pin I've gone through. They don't last very long because they get kind of kinky, and you just go buy a new one. But I've had this for about a year. But this is a good way to, as you can see, it's going to give you a much deeper massage because of those tracks on there. Some places it hurts more than others. Feels really good on the calf muscle. Not so great on the soleus, but it's really good, I think, for the hamstrings too sometimes. So there's 2 tools you can use. The muscle track, I'd recommend just sticking with the good old rolling pin though. It's cheap and it's effective. So good luck, but yeah, I would recommend trying that. Shorten up your stride, do fewer stretches, maybe transition to some minimalist type shoes that's going to encourage a forefoot strike, and that's going to cure a lot of your knee problems and a lot of injuries that are commonly going to occur when stretching. And if you're interested in transitioning to barefoot running or minimalist type running, check out some of my other videos that I've got that are good at helping with that transition, because there's some stretches you really want to do to loosen up your Achilles tendon before you transition. Good luck. Let me know if these help. And if, I mean, like, my legs feel great right now. They're warmed up. They're ready to go. I could go running. Didn't do any stretches. They're ready. So try that. It's 5 minutes before, 5 minutes after. It feels really good after you run too, because what it does is it increases the blood flow to your muscles to aid in that tissue regrowth that you've injured or that you've gained while you ran. So it increases the blood flow after running to help those tissues heal more quickly. And my recovery time between runs is way quicker since I started using the rolling pin. So good luck. Let me know how it goes, and run on.